This is a review of the Benchmade 51. This is how it comes in the box. Now, I've had it for a couple of months now, so this isn't brand new unboxing, but you know. So you'll get this, it's just a card, warranty, all that good stuff. Comes in this nice box, got like this foam. Yeah, that's all that. And you'll get this nice pouch, Benchmade on it, and yeah, the knife will be in there, so take it out. Okay, so this is the 51. So G10 handles, titanium liners, D2 steel tool blade, really sharp. Let's see, spring latch. That's pretty nice, doesn't get in the way when flipping. I left it on. Nice pocket clip in case you're trying to EDC it. Not the best flipper, but yeah, it flips pretty good. I'm trying to keep it in frame here for you. So, all in all, I'd say it's a really good knife. Definitely practical as a battle song. You can use it as a EDC knife pretty easily. Like I said, super sharp. Mine did come out of the box with some play. I haven't messed with it, but a little bit of play, which isn't too bad, but a little bit of tap too. I don't really care that much, but some people do. Let's see, washer's in there. It's nice and smooth. Let's see, it fans super well. This thing is very good at fanning. The handles are a little short if you're trying to flip it, but it's just something you kind of work around and get used to, you know, flip it and whatnot. Very pretty, especially, I mean, these liners are they just look hot, and that blade is really nice. Try and get it focus here. There, it's a little bit dirty. Let's see. It's got a crown spine, so that's really nice when you're all flipping and manipulating. The only complaint about the spine is right in here. Sometimes when you're doing a chaplain, it's a little sharp right in here. They didn't really round it that much, so you can kind of see how it'll pinch right in here in the skin, and you can kind of rip it. I haven't had any bad issues with it, but just something to think about. Nope. So, yeah, all in all, great knife. It's not the greatest flipper, but, you know, you can just work around it, learn to use it, and then it is awesome. It has a weird feeling that I don't get with any other knives. It kind of gives you this toyish feeling because of how light and easy it is to move around. But it's not a toy. It's not something to be messed with when you cut yourself with that. I mean, it hurts. But yeah, you get into this thing, and then it's pretty easy to get overconfident with it, and it'll come back to bite you when you get a little too overconfident with it. Oop, I messed up there. Yeah, like I said, I'm not the greatest flipper, but thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a look and review, even though there's plenty of it out there. I would say this is a great starter live blade. I haven't really tried too many others in the price category. I've got a basilisk scar on the way, so I'll be doing stuff about that soon. There, you can kind of see how it pinched right in there. I don't have any issues with the Zen nipple here. Yeah, bang pins, they've held up well so far. It's been, like I said, a couple of months I've owned this thing. No issues. Haven't had to do any maintenance to it yet. You can see a little bit of the anode wore off there. So if you're using the pocket clip, it doesn't get in the way when you're flipping, but like if you lock the knife out, it kind of wears it off. And then if you close up the knife, really handy. The only thing is you will wear a little bit of that anode off. So if you're fine with that, it's all good. I'm sure Benchmade would fix it for you. But yeah. Yep, nice spring latch. I already said that. Don't know about too much more about the knife to talk about. I would say to really not use this thing for aerials. I'm not a big fan of doing aerials with this knife just because it's super light and super fast. And it will fly out of your hand kind of like that if you're not careful. There you go, a little bit of flipping with it. It does have Zen pin screws, so you want to be careful to not lose those. Pivots, haven't had any issues with those. Those have all been good, nice and tight. Yeah. Haven't needed to sharpen the blade yet, and you can kind of see some marks and wear. Some of it's from cutting things, and I just haven't cleaned it off. Some of it's, you can see a little bit of blade rub, you know, from the tap. Yeah, there's a tap test. So yeah, there you go. Review of the Benchmade 51.